Hey y'all, how y'all been?
Many trials and tribulations.
No
I've
action.
been good.
Okay, Mr. DreamCon, and
I've been
don't you try
great.
to say you told us about anything because you definitely did not. And I really want to say that to your face because my feelings hurt because I said we wanted to go last year. You just gonna go this year? Didn't tell nobody. Booked the ticket. Didn't say a word. All I see is you out Houston
Just mean the pimp name slick back,
drinking
whatever.
on a yacht or something. I said, oh.
I wasn't on a yacht. I wasn't on a yacht. It wasn't
I
like
was on a
that. It
yacht.
wasn't
I
like
was
that.
spending big money. I was wearing my outfit to the con. That's what it was giving. It was
That was
giving my
it.
best
I
life.
had one outfit. I had one day. I only wore outfit Saturday. I had no more money. And you know what? I
You
didn't spend no money on
snuck.
that outfit. That whole
You
thing was
snuck
thrift.
to Texas. You snuck there. We didn't
Because
know where you was.
somebody showed up in an Iron Man suit. You said what?
And that would have been so cool to see, not be told about.
All I know is you snuck there. We didn't know where you was. I said,
The
oh,
funniest the funniest shit was when DDG some dude like
Oh yeah, no, I
called him
seen
doo
that.
doo garbage to his face. I was on the third floor when this happened, but when I tell you I heard about it in like 15 minutes,
Yeah, because like DDG brother swung on him.
threw the man,
who's
folded him
brother?
like a chair.
Who?
DDG brother, like
Oh,
the streamer
Dub.
dude. Yeah,
Yeah,
He hit who?
he put paws on him. This random convention goer was just like harassing DDG as he walked past and was like calling him doo doo garbage to his face. And
Oh.
Dub was like, "All right," and then they two of them just started stealing off him.
Yeah, because I didn't warn you, and this is my brother. Like I know
Right.
this is like y'all's little whatever, but this is my brother at the end of the
And
day.
then at one point, Dub like picked him up and flipped him through him. And then it kind of ended after that. But the boy got banned from the convention, the one that got tossed around.
hmm, hmm, hmm.
Um, and now he's on the internet talking about he gonna sue them.
No, that
You can see a
reminds me
dollar
of that.
sign at and go crazy.
That reminds me of the time somebody ran up on Dave Chappelle on stage and got their ass put backstage and still got charges pressed against them.
For real.
Because you attacked
Yeah,
me.
that don't make no sense. Like you initiated it.
Please stop looking at me.
Mm. But no, so like I didn't
But
really
yeah, it
read
was
what all
wild.
happened on Lake Street. So what was all that about?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Before we
break it down
start,
for us. Because
before
it
we
was some
start,
fuck shit.
no, literally. It's your girl Anna. Follow me IG at underscore Anna B. Follow us at TikTok at BPT278. Follow us on YouTube at Royal Dutch. Follow us on Instagram at BP Talking with no G, even though we're a bunch of G's. Welcome back to the podcast.
Yeah,
Please
yeah, yeah.
follow please follow our brother in Christ at yeah,
Come
you
on,
got it. You got it.
no,
Ooh, I
no,
don't know.
crazy.
CJL Uno.
Mm-hmm.
Find out where the underscores are. And then
Find out where the underscores are.
C dot will dot art.
No, it's C Will
Mm.
dot art.
Oh, see what I was close.
You was close though. No, you was
I
close.
was
I
close.
rather it be that than you putting
Look, they
a
can still search that and you're still gonna come up. I'm not gonna lead them
pop
astray.
up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but about this
But
Lake
Because
Street
if you
business.
put C dot Will, it's still gonna pop.
yeah. But
Why are they
news
playing with
time
my favorite
up to
taco
speed on
spot?
this Lake Street business. This all happened today. It's fresh, it's hot. I read I don't know how many articles. I took pictures, so if you can't see me, I'm sorry. But basically, let me give you the rundown of what I know. Then I'll go back and hit y'all with the facts. So basically, at 11:30 this morning, I'm gonna give you the order of events. The Hennepin County Police Department decided to set up some barriers or some brigades. Basically, like
Barricades, yeah.
barricades. Thank you, thank you. I was separating that word. Barricading around the restaurant in Minneapolis. I can't for the life of
Mhm.
me. It's called. Oh, I'm gonna mess it up. It's like Birria Meal Pass.
No, no,
Yes, that's the restaurant. That
no.
is the restaurant. So literally, look, they go there
Yeah, it's that spot,
by
CJ.
12 o'clock. ICE is
They
there,
playing with us, right?
the FBI, Hennepin County Police Department, and I believe the CIA. If I'm not mistaken, it's one of the two.
Yeah, it was
There was four
no
different
ATF.
ATF. Excuse me, ATF,
It was
ICE,
ICE, and
um,
the FBI, and then
FBI,
the local
and then
National Guard and
the Hennepin
military.
County the Police Department.
God damn.
Mind you, to this
Yeah, they
restaurant,
was
their
it was
reason
overkill,
for
right?
going was for
Money
drugs. They were
laundering
looking for
and
drugs
drugs.
and money laundering. They literally did a human chain of FBI agents, ICE agents, to guard around the building so that people could not look inside to see what they were investigating.
Mm-mm.
So they're doing this. Mind you, they're doing a protest. During this protest, someone got hit by a car.
Mm-hmm.
Someone got, not only say hit by a car, someone got driven over. Correct. And they literally were driving into the crowd. Mind you, this is a protest, so there's people everywhere. But you decide to hit somebody with your car.
I mean, it's Lake Street, you
Then
know?
the minute the Hennepin County Police Department says we were not informed of what was going to be taking place. We just knew that they were coming, whatever, whatever. Just for people that are right around it, because you know that it's on the corner. So there's 3 corners of businesses
Mm-hmm.
all over there. Just for them to come out and say, the Hennepin County Police Department said they didn't have anything to do with this or didn't know, but they were setting up barricades at 11:30 a.m. How they didn't know if they were setting up barricades at 11:30 a.m.
Hey, see, well, you on mute.
Yeah, you are on mute.
Because somebody's gonna call and say, "Yo, what's going on?"
Literally, there was reports. Then the Hennepin County Police Department said we were in there not to do anything dealing with immigration. We were just in there for money laundering and drugs. They admitted that they found no evidence. They also admitted that they did not make any arrests. Now, what I did not know, because maybe I don't pay attention, is there's apartments above that restaurant.
Say swear.
Swear. So the conspiracy is that they falsely did this so that they could investigate the building to get immigrants out of the building. That is what the conspiracy is. And a lot of the data is leading towards that.
Well, yeah.
Because you brought in the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation. You brought out the ATF. You also brought out ICE. You literally brought ICE.
And this, you said like the CIA was out there too?
I believe they were, but I think it's also the ATF. I don't think it was CIA, but it was the ATF. Regardless, why do y'all need tanks to go do an investigation for this little restaurant on the corner?
Must have thought the cartel was coming.
Hey guys, hey sister, can you give me my shoes? You probably are. But yeah, that's basically what's going on with that. It literally just happened today. It started at 1 o'clock. It ended around 3:30. But they had tanks. There was all kinds of squad cars, and mind you, this is whole entire departments. Like,
All right, so question. If I wanted to go down there tomorrow and get me a
The tank
quesadilla, could
was
I still do
completely
that?
unnecessary.
no, they brought a
And
tank out there. Like, that's crazy.
like
They literally brought a
no,
tank out
like the tank was completely unnecessary.
in the middle of a whole bunch of people.
Again, if I go to get quesadillas tomorrow, would I be able
I
to
don't
get
know if
something?
they're open because
Are
literally
they serving quesadillas tomorrow,
no.
sir? Like,
The
bruh.
basically the
You stupid.
basically the reporters were saying that um the reporters were saying that uh they called the restaurant like earlier on when it first started, and they basically said like the call got missed. They tried to call again in the afternoon, and they said the line was disconnected. So the line is disconnected right now for the restaurant.
Because they cut the line by then.
Yeah.
That actually
Do
don't
they
look too
think we're
good for them.
stupid?
They might actually be doing that shit they said they're doing then.
They're not doing it.
Are we gonna Yeah, no, that's basically what I found out so far. Like I said, I literally read 3 articles. I think one was like ABC, Fox, and then another one was just like a local place. But they're all basically saying the same thing. And a lot of stuff is like crazy because all these places are basically saying like we weren't there to do X, Y, and Z, but everything literally leads to them setting it up to literally try to like get people deported.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally all it keeps leading to.
Like, oh, we just happen to be here.
We just
This is a
happen to think that they
routine
were
check.
doing money laundering. Mind you, this restaurant has been there for years.
Years.
No problem. No money laundering complaints.
No issue. A second
No issue.
location in Bloomington.
Exactly. So it's just a little bit crazy. I honestly just feel like, you know,
Something's going on.
it's a lot going on.
I don't trust, like, yeah, I'm not trusting the city council on this. I'm not trusting what MPD is saying about this.
'Cause I'm trying
It
to
doesn't
see.
make sense.
Yeah, it was super crazy. And supposedly the police department was pepper spraying people.
Why were they pepper spraying people?
Mm-hmm.
They the
Because they don't
ones
know how to
all up in
handle shit.
everybody else's business.
Like literally they did a raid. Yeah. They literally did a
Yeah.
raid. Like it's crazy. Yeah.
And to say, oh, we think they serving drugs out the back. Like, what are you talking about? They've been serving us tacos.
All right. We just
Not
want to get our
drugs.
tacos. We literally just want to get our tacos. It literally ended
Yeah,
up
we
being an
literally
ice
just want.
raid.
Like, that was crazy.
It's
Where
In
am I gonna get burrito quesadillas from now?
in other news,
I'll just roll your other one.
in other local news, do y'all believe that when we have outbreaks at malls and stuff, that there should be, I don't know, more of a warning going out, like an Amber Alert system, kind of like, hey, there was a measles outbreak, by the way. You know, if you was at the Mall of America. Stay still.
Dude, I think that, and I feel like there should be heavier punishments for parents that put their kids in that situation.
What? I mean, the only way they put their kids in that situation is if they choose not to get their kids vaccinated, which is definitely an issue that either side is gonna win.
No, like I'm on the team. Like, okay, you don't want your kids to be vaccine. That's cool, but you can't put your unvaccinated kids around all these other kids.
Exactly. That's my thing.
Or at least notify so that we can choose like, okay, I'm comfortable with my kid being around them and them not being vaccinated for whatever. Cause like my kid is vaccinated more than likely.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not it's more or less about having anti-vax kids be around other anti-vax kids because they're going to more than likely guarantee get sick with whatever it is. Like my kids are probably going to be good because they're going to be vaccinated. Certain vaccinations, I'm not going to say all of them. Let me be honest, but
And then, yeah,
it's not that deep.
And, I feel like we should take all these anti-vax kids and like
Wait,
have
you about
they
to say something ignorant. You about to say
wait.
something
and
fucking
like
ignorant. Turn it
have
up.
their
No.
own facilities. It's different, but it's equal.
No,
No.
it's literal segregation.
Whoa, guys, come on.
No, it is.
No, come on. All I'm saying is, just give them their own schools, their own little neighborhoods. Let them do their little anti-vax thing over there. Hey, but both y'all can't be on mute. Like, what kind
You
of
want me to
podcast
comment
is
on that
this?
though?
Dang, he seen that quick. That was crazy.
Yeah, I can see both y'all mics turn red.
No comment.
We're gonna get in trouble. See, this is why I said we need to start doing the pod in person. I'm dead serious. I'm begging.
Yeah.
Like, this is so sick.
Yeah, I'll come to your spot on. How about that?
Literally,
Maybe we
I've
can
been
come to the
telling y'all,
spot
come to my
too.
house. We can drink wine. We can chill.
Oh,
I'll drop the TV down for you guys.
why you ain't say that? Yeah,
I
drop the flat
literally said that
screen.
so many times. I was like,
When did
before
you?
I got
I
roommates,
don't remember
I
that.
was like, y'all, let's have you guys come over because I don't even have any roommates yet. So I had that whole condo to myself, literally, for a whole month. I was like, come over. Like, I'm trying to have a game night. Everybody was acting like crickets.
I did not know you wanted company. My bad.
Yeah, I know it's like that. Like you ain't really pressed the issue that many times.
I've been saying let's have the pod in person. How long? I said we can do it outside. Like I'm just hanging
No,
out
I've
with
been pushing
y'all.
for outside. I've been pushing for outside pod for sure. And I think we should do one at Boom Island.
No, I don't know about that one, gang. You know what just happened over there, right?
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I just read about that this morning. I apologize. Let's read that. I got 2 other backup
Wait,
spots.
what
Never mind.
happened?
It was like 6 people shot.
What?
2 people died. Yeah,
Wait,
right down the
is that where
street.
we just were at?
Where
Yep.
we just was at.
For the Gemini?
Where we
Mm-hmm.
literally just was at for the Y2K party.
You know, I was saying as well, like when we initially scoped out the location, there was hella people
No,
of our skin color
CJ,
coming out there to smoke.
it's not even like that because most of the time that park is chill because that park
It never
gets
gave the vibes of getting shot. I
it
promise you.
doesn't. No, it doesn't. That park does not get shot up like that because it's a heavy traffic park. Like white people be going there all the time. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's really not that kind of park. There's boats over there. Like
It's a
that was
safe
really
vibe.
like that was out the that must have been a full moon or something. I don't know.
That makes
You
me sad.
know, I don't know what to say. That had to be a full moon.
Because I was already making plans to go back to this park. I swear to God.
I've already been back several times.
It
This shit is nice during sunset.
is a nice ass park.
It
Because
is
you
a very
literally
nice
look
sunset.
behind you and literally it's a sunset. Like
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's
You see
literally
the
just
entire city.
open field, like the you know the skyline. I'm just like, dang, this is
I
nice.
can't wait until they finish that new bridge. I love bridges.
I'm
And then
look here forever.
you can go fishing over there too.
I'll say swear.
You can
Guys, we can go
anywhere.
fishing. I don't have a fishing pole though.
What you mean you ain't got a fishing pole?
I
We
know
can
we've been
fix
over this
that.
so many times. You should have been had a fishing pole.
I
Okay.
know you go fishing, but I just haven't. I know.
It sounds like we're
Because
going to
this summer,
Fleet
can we get a boat?
Farm.
Can we get a boat this summer?
Can we get a
Let's see.
boat
I mean, I
We get a
wouldn't
boat
mind
this
getting a
summer?
boat, but where will we go with said boat?
to
No.
somewhere
Let me
where the fish
explain
are
what I
because we're
mean.
going to
Let me
utilize
explain
the
what I
boat
mean.
to
We
bring
can rent
food
a
in.
boat,
I mean, yeah.
like
Yes.
you feel
That's what
me?
I was
And
thinking.
we
Yeah.
can go fishing off of the boat at said
Yup.
boat location.
Yup.
It's like what, like the only spots that would be like
We're gonna have to
Calhoun.
drive, but
Oh, you
you
mean
can
like driving out somewhere?
but we might not have to. Just have to find a lake that
We
has
could go up
boats
to
that can do it.
Lake St. Croix and catch some. That's where they got like big walleye and sturgeon and all them other
Walleye. I
big
like little
species of
walleye.
fish. Yeah, you like walleye? We gotta
I'm gonna
go
tell
up north.
I'm gonna
We
ask my
gotta go up
stepdad
north
to
for that shit.
I'm gonna ask my stepdad to teach me how to cut a fish.
It's
Gut a
not that hard.
fish,
We can have a fish fry.
decapitate that mug, and
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
then
y'all are
take
country.
take the meat off.
You
Oh,
gotta cut them fins off,
okay.
descale it.
Oh, the vegan
The
people are
de-
gonna get us.
the descaling part is ass. Like we gotta
Oh
find
man.
something else to do. There's gotta be a tool for that. I know there's a
There
Oh,
is
tool
a
for
tool.
that.
there's several. There's automatic ones. There's little special made tools.
So we're gonna do that because I'm not fooling
Bro,
around scaling
when I
that
tell
no
you,
more.
when me and Monty caught fish and tried to go back and fry it, it took us
Y'all was
at
probably
least
so stressed.
2 hours to descale the fish.
There's a tool for that though.
Yeah,
Like
we didn't have
literally,
said tool.
Ah!
it's called a fish descaler. You can even get like one that's automatic.
I could
Ah!
have sworn I just said this.
There's one that's like automatic, literally. Like it's like like a old school it wrings the water out the clothes, like it goes between two rolling pieces. It's literally like that, but it's for fish and descaling.
That's so funny.
Like look it up on Amazon, literally just fish descaler. You'll probably find one under $25.
Yeah, it's gonna pop up.
I mean, I already know. I mentioned it like 2 minutes ago.
We can go to Fish Lake. No, not Fish Lake, Medicine Lake. That's where we was catching all them fish at.
Oh, Medicine Lake is over in not Golden Valley,
Plymouth.
Plymouth. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where me and CJ and Monty went
Yeah, I
last
caught a
time.
bluegill over there.
No, we caught like 35 fucking fish. And then that man was like, "Hey man, you shouldn't throw them back into the water like that." I'm like, bro, didn't you just get done telling me about your ex-wife? Like, bro.
Oh.
No, because
serious details.
You'll go out to the lake and there will be people that are just they're just out there to find a friend. It's weird. Like how you act like a loner and then you just slowly find ways to figure out what we doing over here. Because it was just me and CJ out there.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I my
We made
little,
at least like what 10 friends, bro.
bro. I had my JBL speaker. I was playing rap at first, then the white folks started coming. So I was like, let me switch over to like my little soul funk playlist.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
switched to
because
the
they gonna
funk
get
soul
scared.
classics.
You gotta play Earth, Wind, and Fire for the whites. I mean,
That's
That was on the
exactly what we
list.
was doing. We
for
was
the
playing the
palm color
oldies.
people. For the
You know
palm
what?
color.
That was
My
on the
fault.
list. Some Bill
It was only the
Withers.
oldies.
Yeah.
That shit was fine.
Yeah,
We're
no.
gonna run that back
We
soon.
definitely got to go deeper into the lake to catch some bigger fish. Because I caught like only one bluegill, and that was the biggest fish we had.
I'm saying like we got to get out the city though because the ones that we were gonna find here, they just stock them up. Like we would have to get a boat and go out into the middle. But honestly, we could catch some big fish off the shore if we just drive a little bit outside the city.
Yeah.
But
I'm
yeah,
down
I
for
would
that.
say let's try Boom Island, Medicine Lake, and what's the other one? Fish Lake. Yeah. And Fish Lake definitely got some fish in there. I'm trying to tell y'all.
I mean, I would assume so since they call it
How
Fish
far is
Lake.
that?
It's also in Plymouth, right off the freeway. Like
Oh,
right
baby.
next to Maple Grove. It's closer to Maple Grove, honestly.
Yeah, like
Okay.
Plymouth got a lot of lakes in it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice lakes at that though. Like they
They
know how
got
to
some
make a park.
secret ponds. They got
Like
all
yeah,
type
yeah,
of
yeah. I just
yeah.
low key got hip to that stuff. But literally, I've been thinking about BPT gang and others. We should get a little boat. I don't know if it should be like a loveless thing or just like more intimate type of vibe.
If we get
And
an entire boat, I'm just saying it should be a loveless thing.
Mm-hmm.
but those be like mini yachts. Like those boats be costing.
You know, I wouldn't mind doing that for my
Those both
birthday.
do be costing.
Ooh, brother.
So your birthday coming up real
Hold
soon.
on, we gotta calculate because we gotta put in for you and shit. We ain't gonna leave you out. We ain't
Mm-hmm.
gonna have you hanging high and dry.
I figured this gonna be like everybody put it in the wind kind of situation.
You feel me? You feel me? Bring a side to enter. You gotta bring a drink to clink. You know what I'm saying? Like
Bring a drink to clink, bring a side to enter. Yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Bring an entree.
bring a main dish for VIP. No, I'm just
Bring a
laughing.
main dish. Yeah, no, bring an entree for VIP. If you
Oh,
want
what? We
VIP
could
treatment,
come correct. Don't be coming with a little hot dog.
Man.
That means you could sit down sometime. No, I'm just laughing.
Yeah.
I'm saying you show up, dish already ready to go to eat.
Oh, I got a Reddit story by the way.
But we'll
Oh, we got to save
discuss
that
it
for like
later.
the next meeting. We got
The
4 minutes
what?
left of this
No,
short.
I was just telling you. But I got one.
What's it about? Can we at least?
Let's get a little
Yeah,
preview.
let me tell y'all the title of it. Okay. It says, I, 27 female, need to talk to my boyfriend, 30 male, about our sex life. Been together 2 months.
This need to go good or bad.
It's very interesting. And it's actually something that I want to ask y'all because what is going on between them is supposedly kind of common. And I
What
had no
is
idea.
this? What is this exactly? What are you referring to?
It's a sex
I
life
can't
thing,
tell
I
you.
guess.
Like, I have to read the story and then y'all might be like, oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Did y'all hear that?
No.
Okay, good.
Nah, go expose her.
He said I felt like a Spanish, like a Puerto Rican.
Not you rolled your R.
What?
Yeah, I used to take Spanish. I took Spanish for a long time.
Yeah, I took Spanish 4 years. I still can't roll my R's for
Really?
shit to save my life. No, I cannot.
Rojo, amarillo.
I
Ooh,
li- I that's all I can do.
You say grajo.
Rojo,
rojo,
Rojo.
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 that's we don't even roll the R
It's
with
like you're about
Rojo.
to growl, but you make an R sound.
Yeah,
Yeah, like think about how like Barry the Platypus used to make that sound.
yeah, I can't do it. That's why you clicking? Why you clicking your tongue like that?
What's up with the sex life thing?
Oh yeah, let me read it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna read this story. Okay. I, 27 female, need to talk to my boyfriend, 30 male, about our sex life. Been together 2 months. This guy is amazing in every single way, but our sex life is not great. He always makes sure that I finish, which I'm appreciative of, but it sucks that it's not always the same in return. When we start to fool around, we have lots of foreplay. He is fully hard throughout the foreplay, but as soon as I start giving him head, or if we reach to the point of trying to have sex, he is barely hard at all. Giving head is something I've always been thoroughly appreciated for from previous partners, and I have never run into the problem where I can't make my guy CUN, let alone stay hard. A few times I've asked him in a sexy way what he wants me to do differently, what he likes, because I know everyone's different, and every time he tells me to grab his dick harder. I don't even squeeze the stress ball this hard. I feel like I'm crushing his dick. A couple of times he's told me to stop giving him head and just give him a hand job. And on the rare occasion that he does come, I feel like I'm crushing his dick in the process. I have never experienced this before. He has been really embarrassed about each other's playing around. He recognizes that it's connecting the dots, and that he's probably not staying hard during sex at all because he's used to a death grip. That's the word for it. That's the phrase for this, death grip. I had no idea what that was, and we'll get into what it actually means. But I'm gonna continue. He's staying. He's saying that the next resort for him is going to be Viagra. I encourage him to maybe look deeper into the issue than resorting to Viagra so quickly. I'm trying to be supportive, and I always say it's not a big deal because I don't want to put pressure on him. We've taken the approach of let's just fool around. There's no pressure to um, ejaculate or have, like penetrative sex. But he doesn't stay hard. He's truly my ride or die. I know he's 10,000% into me. He is also relatively healthy. He doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink a lot, etc. So I just don't know how to bring it up to him that his dick's probably desensitized from the death grip he does, or maybe it is something else. That is the Reddit story. Um, so as I read further into what the death grip is, I guess it's if you masturbate too many times and like you basically can't feel it. And so they were saying like maybe he needs to take a break for that, like a couple weeks. Somebody said they do like for a month, they won't do it at all, and then it like resensitizes essentially. But basically he's doing too much alone and he doesn't realize like what it means in the bedroom and she don't know how to explain it to him.
I mean, yeah, definitely spanking this shit too much. There's no other way to put that.
It's like he's like, why is he in denial though? Like they're adults. Like you're a 30-year-old man. You're a 30-year-old man.
You putting the fucking vice grip on your Johnson.
Bro.
Like it's like how y'all be with the rose toys.
Wow.
Because it'll get to a
I don't
point
know
where
nothing
it's
about
like
that. But continue.
y'all, well, we all go too overboard, and then when it comes to the real shit,
No,
it's like
that's
it
true.
don't compare.
That's very true. It's like hard to like do anything when you just desensitize yourself. Like I mean, I've definitely heard that on the women's side. I just didn't know that that was a thing for men. Because when y'all are going through puberty, y'all won't leave that little thing alone. Like, I don't know. Y'all finna
Hey,
break.
hold on. Because like I'm not finna expose who I got this information from, but y'all in y'all puberty, I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear a goddamn thing.
Wait, wait, what do we do? Wait, what did you
What are
hear?
you referring to?
Hey,
Don't tell me
I
Google,
done
but
heard some sleepover stories.
whoa. You know what? I've heard of probably two stories that were like, I was like, dang, they
Like
ain't.
y'all really just freaked out that young, huh?
I don't know.
That's
Like the
gotta be
worst
the
I've
Reddit
heard,
story. I must
I
have
don't
missed.
even say the worst I heard, but like I heard something about a toothbrush, and I was like,
A
oh,
toothbrush?
I
Oh,
heard about a toothbrush at
What the
some
fuck was she
party.
I
using a toothbrush
I heard
for?
about markers.
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 Oh.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Two
Don't,
two different calibers.
no. Cause what?
Two different calibers.
That's diabolical. That's disgusting.
Matter of
Actually,
fact,
they're both disgusting if we're being honest.
hey, matter of fact, it goes even worse because when I was in high school, I have yet to confirm if this is actually true or not. But apparently, two girls
No.
had a dog.
Scratched up my couch.
Peanut butter was involved. I'll leave it there.
Peanut butter was involved.
Peanut butter was involved. I'll leave it there.
No jelly.
Peanut butter was involved. I'll leave it there.
I love you. You're so first.
I
Again,
think I
leaked
know
out at a
exactly
young
what
age.
happened.
Carpet cleaning. That's gross. It's natural.
Man, what? But yeah, see, well, the basis of the story was dude Wee Wee was desensitized. He was doing a vice grip on it
He was desensitized and what?
because he was doing a vice grip on his Johnson,
Scratch on my couch home,
Yeah.
like trying to squeeze the life out of it.
Yeah,
He
that's
tried to call it
technically
out.
He must have
He
did.
said
that's science basically.
she tried to call it out without embarrassing him, but he was like being in denial. He's like, "I'll take Viagra." Like it was like, no, just like stop beating your schmeat. Like
Leave him alone.
Oh,
Why you looking for him?
Oh, like not the cat
I
finna fight
thought he
the
was talking
dog.
about what we was talking about. I said, "Dang."
man. I was like, yeah, you're right. Whatever you do in his bedroom is his problem, but shit.
Not when it affects your bedroom experience. Like he want her to, that like it's just not. It's just like not no. Like stop.
Man, because it's like, no, coochie can get like that, but it can't get, you know?
But now
Oh,
you're doing like
okay,
damn vice grip
okay,
time.
Like,
okay.
it can feel like a tight glove, but like it ain't gonna like tighten no bolts on the machine, you know?
Facts.
Like it's
But do y'all
levels to it.
want to be able to tighten? But wait a minute, hold on, hold on.
Please ask your questions. We're here to answer.
My thing is, a lot of people are asking for shit that they can't have, or shit that they don't know if they want for real.
Or shit that they can't handle.
So what everybody needs to do is go out
Mm.
and experience real life.
You saying touch the grass,
That's the
basically.
best advice I can give.
Touch grass.
Because for him to be doing that, all you're doing is damaging yourself and you're, damaging the real experience that you can have.
Preach, brother.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like self-destruction, does it not?
No, 100% is. Because I don't even know how you can get to that point where you desensitize. Like, it has to be like 2 to 3 times a day.
Exactly.
Yeah, that means you're doing stuff by yourself, and then like, dang. Is she really trying to be patient with him? And it's like you're grown. Like, let's have a real conversation. Why y'all can't have a regular conversation about this?
Because it's sort of a soft spot amongst men.
I get that, but I feel like we're in a world, we're in an environment like
It is 2025. Ain't nothing a soft spot for
it's
me.
like not a stigma for like, for example, if a man doesn't get hard. Like I feel like in this society we're more aware. Like, yes, you're gonna be embarrassed in the situation, but like we're adults. So like there's gonna be times like a woman may not be as wet or whatever, or like just had a bad day. You know what I mean? Like
It's
we're
gonna be figure it
adults.
out time.
Exactly. Like we're
Well,
adults. Like
what I will say is that we're all grown, but we're not all adults. Like, not everybody mature like that.
because it's just like it's okay. What's on your mind? Let's have a conversation. And then after we talk through it, something could pop off. It's like you just gotta roll with it for a second. Like, don't be. I don't know. Maybe everybody's not like that. I will say.
Mm.
Mm,
But let's go and get into our pod topics for today.
get into it.
So, first pod topic. I came across a little Twitter video where a young lady was upset with the fact that DJs are playing the same music in the clubs all the time. Talking about that early 2000s,
Were you
2010s
talking
music.
about that girl that said stop playing Roscoe fucking Dash in the club?
Exactly.
And that's funny because I was finna yell at a DJ for the exact same thing in Houston. This like because he played it 3 times, and then the third time he played, he was like, "All right, y'all, it's one more song for the night. This is what we're gonna take y'all out to. Turn up if you know it." I'm like, "You already played it twice. Of course we know it. Of course we know it."
That's his favorite song.
It's his
Man.
favorite song.
Then she brought the point like how there's music now that's perfectly suitable for clubs, and I just have to disagree.
Well, it's like there used to be certain songs back in the day that used to be what's it called? Kickstarters.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they immediately just get the party jumping. And some old songs do that, like from the early 2000s. I want to say between 2000 and 2010. Those were a lot of hits. But she did have a good point. There are a lot of good remixes that came out in the past 5 years that have the same effect.
Mm.
The problem is some of the artists that have brought them out, I have issues with. Sexy Red. I still got beef with Sexy Red.
What Sexy Red do to you?
Really?
Huh?
What Sexy Red do to you?
Okay. She can shake ass all she want. I still see that Trump hat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
She can shake ass all she want. I still see the Trump hat.
Clock it.
When was she writing for Trump?
Snoop Dogg too.
Yeah, they was. They were like low key on that man's campaign on the low low.
That's what I'm saying. Like he literally hired agents, and she was one of them. But she got some bangers.
Hey,
Just like I
we've
think
been known
it
Sexy
was
Red here to
Tyrese.
destabilize the
That
black
started getting
community.
thrown immediately. I
No,
seen it.
Nelly. Nelly just
Yeah.
did a performance for Trump.
Nelly.
Nelly.
Air Force One.
Oh, bruh. He changed up.
And I swear, when black people do it, they be like, "You would do it for a bag too," and I'd be like, "Not
You do it for the bag too.
all
I'm
bag
glad
is
I
good
Yep.
bag." I mean, some people would disagree, but like, come on, know
Mm-hmm.
your community, know your audience.
Would y'all?
No,
Let's just say for funsies, 2 mil.
How 2 mil? How long is the set?
What? All you gotta
like, do
do
I
is
have
be
to
in
make
the.
a post or wow? We are changing our morals too much in real time. We need to relax. We
Oh
need to
no, y'all.
relax. Reel it in.
I'm
Reel
gonna
it
say
in. Reel it in,
2 year
y'all.
2 year marketing campaign, 2 mil.
Do your marketing campaign?
Mm-hmm. Y'all
Do
doing
I have
it
to
for
sign an
Trump?
NDA?
An NDA, of
Because I'm
course.
making a bag of it. I'm gonna feel like I'm a internal super spy.
Okay,
You know
do
what
I
I'm saying?
have to
Like,
perform or just do commercials?
you feel me? Like, is it something that can just be replayed, or do I have to like actively like whap pair?
Like
Because
keep
I don't
showing
want to
up.
do that. I don't want to do that.
See, well, goddamn, you're muted. Answer the questions.
Hello, it's
I'm sorry,
me.
what was the question?
So is it like we gotta do like a campaign ad, or is it like performances?
Yeah.
So
You're
like they
doing
can just replay
performances.
it.
You're jucking and jiving like they doing.
That's what I was afraid of. Shucking and jiving.
Yeah. Sounds about like no. 2 mil's a lot though.
Get
Two
canceled in the
mil,
future so
two
bad.
mil is definitely life changing.
They finna
Like
look back on
maybe,
it and be
maybe I
like,
would
"Oh,
do
you
it
think
and
we was
then
jumping and jiving?" I'm like, "Was y'all or was y'all not?"
maybe I could do it if I could go ghost afterwards. Like I'm literally gonna like do
You have to
it.
go ghost regardless.
No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna flee the country. I'm gonna go to school, and then I'm gonna come back with a different name.
Okay,
I,
Columbiana.
I said it's like you're a big name artist. You can't just disappear.
Oh, as an artist, I thought you meant like just
You're just regular Olana. No, like you're.
We can say as a celebrity. Let's just say you
maybe
have
maybe
celebrity status.
if I was Sia, nobody knows what she looked like.
Hmm?
Then I would flee
You
the
would do
country,
it.
come back. They're not gonna know who I am anyway. I don't need to be famous when I come back. I just need to have my friends and family.
I
Feel
can't
me?
believe y'all trying to theorize how to do this. We're not supporting this fucking man.
What?
Oh
Okay,
my
look. BPT gang, let me tell you something. None of us on this phone call or in our real BPT gang would ever do anything like this. These are very strictly hypotheticals because we would never shuck and jive and do the things that we're talking
We
about.
would never
This
suck
is
and jive.
strictly
Disclaimer.
hypothetical to the
Disclaimer.
bag. You see how we
Yeah.
not even talking about rump man? We're really talking about how we could chase the bag effectively.
We gotta go.
That's what we're talking about. Like let's be honest, y'all.
Please.
If I would see ya, I would do it. I would see ya, and then I would see you later.
Nah,
That's it.
you just gotta stand on it.
I'm not standing on that. Yeah, I'm like, oh, that was tumbling. That was not steady ground.
It's gonna be back.
If I get that money, I'm just going to stay here. I understand why they ain't, you know, they just
I
letting
mean, you
motherfuckers be
know what?
mad.
If I'm see it, I don't gotta leave, but I would, cause I'm trying to get out the country for a little bit. It's hot. Mm.
Hey, I'm saying at the end of the day, people gonna be mad at you for whatever reason they got. You might as well give them one and get paid in the process.
Like y'all talking all that, but I donated 20 bands to my neighborhood, cuz. Like,
In the
what y'all
same
talking about
neighborhood,
now?
they still shooting up.
Oh,
Don't
oh, oh.
nobody.
No, we didn't say that. We didn't say that. Not all black neighborhoods
Yeah, of course, not
are being
all,
shot up.
not all, but
Okay.
Memphis.
You know, black people. No, no. Bro, when I found out who actually did
You
that, I said, dang,
know,
this not even a
black
black person. I'm
people.
screaming.
Oh yeah, nah.
It's Tony.
Yeah, he's Albanian in the motherfucker.
Literally. I said, when I finally found the original, I said, hey, y'all gonna just eat it up.
Oh man, that still follows him around to this day. We, but
Because
hey,
it went viral. They just
another
didn't know who
question:
said it.
how would y'all feel they started playing like solely Afro beats in clubs then?
What do you mean? Are they solely? Why would they start solely playing Afro beats in clubs?
Because people want to change.
Mm, I like Afrobeat. I don't know if I want it all the time. Like I like a good mix. Like I'll take some Afro beats. Give me a good techno song. I'll do it like, a pop song we all know. Like I'm not stapled to like one genre as long as it's a vibe. But I've been to like a club where it was all Afro beats and it wasn't bad. It just made me more irritated because it was like, dang, I kind of want to know the dances. Like they be knowing the dances when you go up in there. Like it's a
Yeah, I
different
can't do the
dance.
dances.
It's a different dance for a song, and like they know this. Like it's crazy. I'd be like, dang, I wish I knew. That's my experience with it. Like I feel like when it's just regular, like like our music, R&B, hip hop, whatever. I know those songs, and like I can dance to whatever. Or like some of our music does have dances, but like I don't know that one. Like I wish I was in the culture a little bit to be there and like enjoy that, but I don't have any issues with that. Like I think I'll start to learn the little dances and then I would be into it and then I'll be good. Like that's what I think it would just take for me.
Mm-hmm. They went back to like that Soul Train era with all that music. I feel like
Mhm.
clubs would be way more fire.
I feel like people will start bringing that powder and I'm not comfortable with that.
It's what you need to dance all night. Shit.
Like all I see is bell bottoms, bright colors. I'm seeing afros. I'm seeing hair underarms, and
Like
then
I want to see niggas skating through the
I
goddamn
see
club.
somebody going like this.
I need a Soul
And
Train
then I'm gonna
on.
be like, oh, it's time to go. It's time to go.
It ain't time to go. It's just time to move from that area.
Nah, because the wind get to blowing and people get to knocking stuff
So
over.
you finna catch
I don't
secondhand coke.
want no problem. I done got secondhand out the cocaine. I don't want it. I'm
Crazy
good.
as hell.
I'm good. Like, no, I'm good. I don't even want that. I don't even want that chance. Like cops who have to smell the drugs, but when they have to like, I'll be like, something ain't right. How y'all in here? Yeah, that's that. What? 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 They're like, that's what meth smell like. I'll be like, wait, what?
And nah, hey, what kills me about that is like it reminds me of them cop shows where they would always find like a big old brick of cocaine. They take their knife out, cut the package open, did the entire pinky in that bitch. Just go, yeah, it's pure.
Like what? Like no, like can we talk about it? Why? What's up with that? What's the tea? That's why they got them dogs. They say y'all can't be sniffing on a job like this.
Oh man, what must have been bad?
We need a professional sniffer. Professional sniffer. Okay?
What? I know hella evidence went missing back in the day.
You know that's a real job.
Which part?
A
Drug testing
professional
or
sniffer.
And what do they be sniffing exactly?
They
exactly?
sniff things for NASA. So before they send people
That's it. That's all.
out to outer space, they have someone smell something to make sure that it doesn't become overpowering while they're in outer space. Like it's a literal real job.
What do you mean
Like they had to
overpowering?
they literally have to sniff the astronauts' items that they want to bring into space. Like one person wanted to bring their CD collection, but the smell of the plastic, like when you don't have air to like ventilate it, I guess it could be toxic. So like he wasn't able to bring his CD collection because the
Hmm.
plastic would have been like overbearing. Like it's literally a real job.
Learn something new every day.
hmm What's our next topic?
Woman paid for a love spell and was snitched on.
Oh, we can see the back of that card.
Hey, brother man.
Hey, we can see the back of that car. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, that's actually crazy. What's Let me shut up. No, 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 no. I 100% believe
No,
that.
it's crazy as shit.
No,
Because
I
what you
100%
paying
believe
for
that.
love
Like
spells for?
I know I I've heard of somebody doing that exact scenario. Yeah.
Well, they got stitched on and everything.
Oh yeah, found out that she did it. Like it was crazy. Like it was actually crazy.
Nah, hey, what really like tripped me out was when I heard about them Haitian love spells, and it was like, yo, there ain't no need to even go that far.
Like actually,
Look,
like if they don't
you don't
like
know
you,
the lengths that people will go for love.
no, actually, like, did y'all see that video? It was about a boy. It was literally a boy and a girl in the car, and they were talking about. He was like, "Didn't you say you put a spell on all your exes, to fall in love with you?" He was like, "You don't even love me. You don't even put a spell on me." I said, "Oh, baby, the spell is already on you. Okay, the spell is already working. Cause
Yeah,
why
you
would
don't
you
love
ask
me, but
somebody?
they fell
You
on
say you
me.
don't love me unless you put the spell on me. What? It's already in the. It's already brewing. It's already working."
And like the amount of crazy it takes to like look up a witch, ask her for a love spell.
First of all, if you and witches, you know what? Let me stop. I know some witches. Anyway, I 100% feel like you got to know who you dealing with. Like at that point, you got to know what you're dealing with. Like you can't just wake up and hate a person and then the next day be like, I can't stop thinking about them. I can't
Yeah,
like another form of that. Like somebody said, like you'll take somebody's real dread off and you'll like tie it around your wrist, and it's like a thing, like it's like an attraction spell thing, and I'm like, that is intense.
they clip somebody's lock off and then put it on their wrist.
Swear. And you know, like now they got them crochet tools, so like people will crochet it around their wrist so like it does not come off.
Do people not think that shit is weird? Like, is there not some voice in there that be like, maybe this ain't the right thing to do?
You know, I have no idea. I think people really want those quick results, so they find something that's gonna give that to them. I think that's why maybe it's seeked out, but that is unfortunate. Like you sent a spell to somebody because that's what you said in the story. Like I think when I looked at it, she sent the spell to somebody, and the person that it was sent for, she knew that person and told that person, "Hey, so and so wanted me to do a spell on you."
As a
That's
public
essential.
service.
That's essentially what you said. Wow, that's crazy. Like, you have to go to all these lengths, like, just don't do it.
Yeah, I feel like we're just getting more and more down bad as a society.
And it's unfortunate. Like, that whole thing about, like, men approaching women in clubs, how, like, women are like, oh, I want to be approached in the club. And then men are like, but when we approach you, we're either getting rejected or you're
Re-
just, you don't
Rejected
want to.
is the small end of it.
Yeah, it's like rejected or embarrassed or I got to talk to all these friends or you be like, I'm just trying to enjoy my girls, ain't nobody coming outside for you. Like, it's so much. And it's like, I hear both sides, but it's like I've seen people at the club, somebody walking up to somebody and making some shape. I've seen it be successful. So it's just like,
Yeah. So
what
you
did
know
y'all
it's
what did y'all experience that made them like be like, this is how people are acting? Because it's like, are
we
y'all
are
not used
getting
to
worse
rejection?
and worse at social skills and social cues, and people are starting to,
Yeah. People been so COVID in COVID world,
yeah, I think
and
COVID fucked a lot of people up in more ways than one, like
but
socially.
it's like what?
Mm-hmm. Oh, where were we? Do we remember where the fuck we were at?
We were
Uh,
talking about
shit.
They're just
dang, what
crazy
was
as love spells, I guess. But no, this motherfucker droning on a little bit.
I don't want to talk about them damn love spells again.
Hell no. I think we might as well get into like no, I got two questions. So
what's the other
first
question?
question.
Is it a would you rather? Because I'm not doing a would you rather with you this
Nah,
week.
it's just like general, pod questions,
Okay.
the general pod questions. So as we will eventually be the new parents, how y'all gonna discipline y'all kids?
Where your lighter? You got a
Well,
lighter?
gentle with a good 2 or 3 whoopings in their lifetime, but gentle. I cannot whoop kids. I can't even whoop my siblings. And my siblings have done some foul stuff to me sometimes that, or like maybe I need to discipline them and I just couldn't do it. I was never a disciplinary, like, I'm not gonna hit my kids, essentially. It's gonna be gentle parenting until they play in my face. And then it's like, oh, let me show you I'm actually not one of your little friends, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you, I'm not one of your little friends.
Sometimes you need that. I forgot what they call it. They call it a touch up. Yep,
A
there it
touch
is.
up?
A touch up.
I never heard of touch.
Sometimes your
I've
kids
heard
need
of
a little
tune up.
touch up, but they're not gonna be. I'm not gonna be like I'm not gonna be doing all that. And the most my stuff might be like I might pop you or something. Like it's never gonna be like a belt to butt. I'm not that type of girly.
So you ain't never finna
But
put
also,
actual
I
belt
plan
act.
on having kids when I'm married and in a relationship, so their father may have different parent style, and we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But me personally, I'm that nurturing person. Like that's my personality. I don't have it in me. Like to be honest, I don't have it in me.
I got it in me.
Yeah, you feel me like a person. I believe a little BTA is like necessary in any
A
black household.
little touch up, just a little touch up. Little bop, 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 1, 2.
You
Like
know,
definitely want to
but
know
they
upside the
gotta
head. You got to cup it too. Like
they gotta earn
they
it.
got that bald fade already, so it's already some skin action.
Hold
You
on.
just
You
gotta
said
you
you
gotta
gonna
Not
give
cup
the
it.
him
ball
a fucking
fade.
ball fade before
Yeah,
you give him an ass
so
whooping?
it's like you just gotta cup that motherfucking hook right there. And you can get like the maximum like stop doing that dumb shit.
Y'all are so military. I can't with y'all.
I was just about to say, would you ever like how they have those videos of the little kids like they bully somebody and then their parents take them to the barbershop and shave them completely
I
bald
would
or
never
literally
do
give them
that.
one of
And then
those
they
like
post
old
it
man.
on the internet.
I would literally never do that.
Why would they? That's child abuse, in my
Because check it out. When they're now being the one made fun of in school, they is gonna crash even harder on the kid they was picking on
I
before.
had a kid that crashed out like that. Like when I worked, no, when I was in freedom school, I had a kid that acted like that, and he literally came to school with a bad haircut. And I'm like, who did this to you?
Hmm.
Because he kept on getting in trouble for putting his hood on because he had his shit fucked up because it was a punishment, and he got his ass whooped on top of that. And I'm like,
Now you gotta do one or the other, man. You got
Like,
one or the other.
it's like sneak attack,
Nah,
okay?
he was African. They did both.
Oh, yeah.
Dang.
But no, I definitely believe in like a psychological punishment though. 'Cause, like I might not just have the energy to beat their ass every time.
Like my punishment will have like, a lesson in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like what I'm gonna be disciplining them as is gonna teach them the lesson. I'm not trying to make my kids fear me or like think that that's okay. Like you can do a lot better mentally for your kids, like breaking down the situation. You know what I mean? Like than whooping them.
See, I feel like that's cool for y'all, but for like dads, there's a healthy amount of fear that needs to be established.
I I agree
The boundary
to
needs
a
to be
certain
set.
extent.
It's like there'll be a point in time when that kid starts growing and feeling like he may be able to take pops. There
And
needs to
that's
be
what you
that
show him.
healthy
That's what I said.
fear
You gotta
there.
have that little touch up.
Exactly, there needs to be that little fear there. Like, hey, son, yeah, I fucks with you, but I don't fucks with you that much to let you walk around this motherfucker like that.
CJ,
Yeah, I would say the most times I feel like dads step in is like if the kids start disrespecting the wife,
Mm-hmm.
it gets real hectic, and then it's like, yeah, like now you done made an enemy out of me. Like this is my first love. You're just the product of us. Like that's where that I could take you out this world come from.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's really where I come from.
hey, my pops told me when I was 10, he said, hey, listen, your mom's love is unconditional. My love is conditional.
God,
No, he didn't tell you that when you was 10. Oh,
So I make
that's
sure
why
I'll be
you
like,
act
hey, you
like
know
this.
what?
Okay, it all makes sense now.
Hey, the nigga's real. The nigga's real. Just don't fuck up. Just don't do nothing too bad where he's like, all right, fuck this nigga, get out of my house. That's all you got to do. Just don't step out of line.
at 10 though, it's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. 10 is wow. That's a very formative age.
Hey, you got the message across.
I hope so.
If you ain't in jail, shit.
Everybody's been cooking.
But y'all ain't in jail. I love that for y'all.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I feel like psychological punishment is like the way to go.
Yeah.
Very long lasting. It really had them thinking over and over again before I do this dumb shit. Do I really want to do that again?
All right. Like, how many minutes were you late to class? 17. Okay, walk up and down these stairs 17 times.
I'm gonna be the parent that makes their kids strong. Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, what happened? Depending on what it was, like, okay, write me a paper. Or like, you don't get no allowance this week. Or wash my car, scrub cut the grass.
Yeah,
Like,
y'all ever had to like hold a stack of dictionaries in the corner?
I didn't have to hold nothing, but I did have to hit the 1-2 one time. I did have to do it with my arms. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, my
Hold
pops.
up! You
Hey,
drop them,
You
you
starting
get
over.
your ass whooped.
hey, nah, my pops was wasting time with none of that. He had things to do. He was like, yeah, go,
Okay,
come on, get this. We gonna move along, bro.
which one of y'all had to get a switch off the tree?
Never.
We ain't never got no switch.
Never.
Never.
I
Never.
did get hit with a little incense burner though. Now it wasn't. There was no incense in there. It was just what it stands on that long piece of wood.
Called a juicy roller. I
I
gotta
did
get
get popped
tomorrow.
with that. Y'all ever got popped with a spoon?
I ain't never got popped with a spoon.
Shoot, a wooden spoon, yeah.
Oof.
I ain't never got popped with a spoon.
A little
It's always like
spatula.
real intentional.
Ooh.
Now, I have got popped beside the head so hard my ear started ringing once.
Yeah.
Almost done with it.
I lost my phone and my keys one time in one day, and my mom like literally came up behind me and like literally
You tell me she
like
backhanded you?
no, she just like grabbed my neck and like was
She
like
Bart Simpsoned you.
Oh
she
wow.
low key RKO my no, I'm just playing, I'm just playing. But she really like, yeah, she was dead serious. And it was crazy because at the time my boyfriend was sitting right next to me. Like we're sitting on the couch and she reaches up behind me while he's sitting right there, literally right next to me, shoulders touching.
Because what do
And
you even do in that scenario? Like,
nothing. But literally, that nigga looked straight ahead. I swear to God.
Because what are you supposed to do?
I think he held my hand, but he was looking straight ahead. Like he was like, I don't.
Baby, just be strong. Because like
And then
I
after I
can't
get
put your
done being
put the
hemmed
hands on
up,
moms.
she's like, you need to leave. It made my boyfriend go.
And I'm like, yeah, you know, you right, ma'am. I ain't trying to get none of what she just got.
Cause him, like her mom, like his mom and my mom was friends. So I'm sure she went to call her and spill the tea. Like, if he come over there and say I choked her up, I did. I said, hello? I'm in the room. You don't care?
Oh,
Okay.
not at all.
I'm gluten and dairy intolerant, bro. That shit's
What would
nuts.
even be the reason for
Because
care?
why do parents think, and this is for parents, I hope the parents is watching this part right here. This is for you. This is where you should clip it.
And I think I would too.
Why do you think when we lose the house key, that them people know where we live? I just want to know. Y'all act like the address on the goddamn key. The key really only says do not copy. That's all it says. No one's going to come to this house. You know why? Because no one knows how to get here. I lost my keys at a park 2 hours away. No one's coming to our house. She's talking about I got to change the locks. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Are you dead ass or are you kidding me? You can't be for real. You act like I left my ID in my purse and my wallet and my phone and just said no one's gonna come. Now
You
that's
acting
a
like
different story.
I gave them the security code.
You act like I got a car. I'm in high school. I ain't even got no car.
No.
What is really gonna happen here? We got 3 locks on our door. We got a screen lock that has a key. We have a top and a bottom lock. I lost the bottom lock key. What are we talking about? What are we actually talking about?
I don't know if you telling these people all your home defenses, but okay.
I'm just saying. This is when I was in high school. This is an old home. Anywho,
Hmm.
I just don't understand why parents was doing all that. Like, y'all can't be for real. I lost the key. Whoop de doo. Print me a new one. There's no one's gonna come to this house.
I
No one
mean,
knows where we are.
I can kind of see because
No, because
they
they would
want
have
to
to follow you home
instill
from the
the
bus
importance.
or on some weird shit.
Okay, it's an important lesson, but don't keep yelling at me. Like, she made it seem like I lost my key all the time. Like, that was the first time I ever lost my keys.
Now, hey, you know what took me a while to understand?
Mm.
Uh, not having the meat unthawed by the time they get back from work.
The
Because
importance
first
of
of
that,
all,
because it's
they
so
forgot to
hard.
pull it out when
It's
they
so
left.
hard.
That's why
You
they
should have
asked
pulled it out
us
when you left. It
to
should have
pull it
been thought
out.
out this morning. It should have been thought out since this morning, not
Like, as mad as you
when I
are,
got home from school.
mommy, be mad at yourself.
Because as
You
much
didn't take it
as
out first.
me taking it out when I get home from school isn't going to do it any much better.
Like, and then sometimes I did take it out. It ain't thawed out because I got home at 3:25 and it's 4:15. If you would have did it this morning, and then they don't never ask you before you leave for school. They ask you when you're at school through
Oh,
text, and then you get home and do it. Why didn't you
I
tell
know
me to do
you
it this
funny.
morning?
I felt
I could
that.
have did it walking out the door. Parents don't ever even think about that. That means you forgot. You remembered in the middle of the day. You knew you was gonna get home later than me, so you told me to take it out. How diabolical is this?
Like, I don't know.
You know
I
another
messed
one.
up one time.
Look. You know another one. Go find it before I come find it and beat your ass.
Like that's not incentive. I'm just panicking now.
If you knew
Because
where it
now,
was.
why didn't you just go up and find it after I told you I couldn't? Yeah.
Oh, so you
It
don't even know
doesn't
where
make
it's at.
sense.
Oh, okay. All right. All
Because
right.
you don't know where it's at, and I don't know where it's at, but I'm supposed to know where it's at over you. But then I get beat up if I can't find it. How does that make sense?
But I be feeling good when they can't find it either. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh
You
yeah,
sound like you
because
be feeling
then
good
it's
when they
like,
can't
oh,
find
I
it.
told you it wasn't there.
Eat that up. I'm standing right there proud because I know I look for it good. I tore up everything low key looking for it. I knew it wasn't in there. I was like, Mama can't find it. If I get up, get up, get up off that hiney. Come and check this closet for what you told me to get. Then they can't find it. The satisfaction I feel.
You feel vindicated by God Himself.
I'd be like, God, you was really looking out. You was really looking out because I knew one in there, and I didn't really get a one. I didn't want to get a whooping, but also, thank you. You looking out. Now they looking at you like, oh, it's really not in there. Like I said,
Hey, I don't even say nothing because first off,
I'm not saying anything. I'm
it,
just behind your back while you look for it, how I was just looking for it, and my arms are crossed, and I'm looking at you and I'm smiling.
and if we did say something, they're gonna be like, "Oh, so you getting smart now?"
Yeah, I've been smart. I'm just getting here because you don't
Every
even
time I
know.
say something intelligent, it's you being smart now.
Man, what?
You taught
But
me how to be smart. No,
honestly,
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just
y'all
playing.
gotta stop back talking to your elders.
Yeah.
I mean, most of them. Some of these niggas
They're gonna
dickheads.
beat y'all up.
I'm
I
telling you,
don't care. You know, and you knew it.
I just had to get on my brother. That's what you missed, C. Will.
Oh, that's what y'all was doing
'Cause
Oh yeah,
when we first
she cracked
started,
that motherfucker whip on that little boy.
on the little boy.
On the little boy.
What he
because he
do?
said my mom was doing something. She was like, Kaylor, go to
Wait,
bed.
wait, wait, wait. We recorded. You want to put this on the internet?
I mean,
So
it's not
because
getting crazy happy.
it's no, it's not even nothing crazy. But basically, my mom was like, go to bed, and he was like, da 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 da. Like he was responding to her. He wasn't doing what she was telling him to
Yeah,
do.
that back talk.
And
Yeah.
she went back with him and was like, no, Kaylor, like you need to go to bed. And he was like, but I need to da 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 da.
There you go. Yeah.
He needed to take his medicine before he go to bed. She asked him, did he take his medicine? He said yes. Then when he had to go to bed, he
Cap.
goes, oh, I need to take my medicine.
Cap.
I said, Taylor, what we're not gonna
Capped
do is
out.
have you arguing with my mama. I said, who mama are you arguing with? It can't be my mama. I said, get your life together. Do what you need to do and go to bed.
He just didn't want to go to bed, huh?
Because we're all there. I get it. My sister just came back from Italy. She gave us all little gifts. We just chilling and vibing. But
Ooh.
it's time
Yeah,
to go to
that's
bed.
fine.
You got a couple more days of school and then he gonna be gone for a whole month, y'all.
Yeah, I hear their weed is very ass.
Who?
What are you talking about?
What?
Like European weed. I hear it's very ass. Like it's
I
not
don't know.
good at all.
That was a huge segue. But
That's what I'm saying. That
I
was a
don't
huge segue.
I don't think it's bad. Like what my sister said was is like it's legal over there, but you can't buy a lot at a time. Like it's monitored more heavily.
So, like, how we can have an ounce over here on our person. What's it
I
like
think
over
she
there?
said she was only able to get like two pre rolls and like five edibles. Like you can't really get a lot of consumption, and they like monitor like, oh, you've
They
been this many
said
times in X amount of
use
days or whatever. I don't
that
know the
sparingly.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know the exact thing, but like they that's what they was on over there.
Nah, I bet
Like
they
that.
ain't got no backwoods over there.
Speaking of backwoods,
It's a pre
speaking of
roll.
backwoods, this is a part in the news. The city of Minneapolis has passed an ordinance for cigars. Now, mind you, you would think like, oh,
They've done stuff like that before.
think
They tax
about,
out.
but think about it. So the new ordinance states that a single cigar has to be sold at the price of $3.75. That's single cigars. So that includes black and milds. If you get a 2 pack, which is like your Swisher Sweet, your Optimo, whatever, that has to be sold at 7.50 minimum. They used to be what, 1.99, 99¢? 7.50 for some Swisher Sweet. If you get a 3 pack, it's $10. If you get any cigar pack that's four or more, which is your backwoods, it has to be priced at $15.
Oh yeah, hey, on that actually ain't nothing new.
Yeah,
The
no, they've done
Who's
shit like
paying
that before.
$15 for some backwoods?
niggas that don't have the car to
But
go anywhere
but
else.
that's what they did like 10 years ago when they started taxing like in the city of Minneapolis, and then people started going out to the burbs to start to buy their woods.
Hmm
It's the
And,
same shit.
and I'm pretty
It's
sure
the
that's still
exact
just
same
happening
shit.
in Minneapolis, right?
Yeah, and it's only gonna be the city of Minneapolis. St. Paul don't do that.
St. Paul ain't never gonna. They would have riots in St. Paul. If they
They
start
would riot.
taxing
Hey,
Yeah,
for
they would.
black and milds.
Talking about they would riot in St. Paul. They did
If they
that.
start taxing for black and milds, there would be full scale riots.
Yeah, you start any kind of tax for black and miles, it's gonna be a riot.
Bro, what you gonna see hella hood niggas with gray in their beard?
Oh,
I'm
y'all
Muslim.
funny.
Hell no, we won't go.
So when did they
Oh,
institute that? They just put that in place today as
over the
well?
weekend.
Over the
Over the
weekend?
weekend. Over
Yeah,
the
of
weekend. I
course,
went
when
to go buy
nobody's
some
looking.
woods on Friday. I think I paid 8 something or 9 something. I bought some woods on Monday. Literally $15.
Mm.
I thought that should have been in effect because it was like we was living back over north. Me and Jay, we wasn't doing shit, so he was like, "Yeah, like let's roll up." And none of us have no wood, so we start riding around looking for some. Every spot we came to, yeah, you only want to buy from here, man. It's $15. I'm like, what do you mean it's 15?
It's 15 for a wood now. Yeah, I was ready for it at any time. That's why I never got used to them.
Man, what? And I was like, man, do we even have time to go to like anywhere outside?
The
He was like,
city of
hell no.
Minneapolis has been strategically trying to get rid of a lot of tobacco products for the past 10, 15 years.
It's
And this
kind
is
of,
just their next phase of it.
I kind of understand that because they stopped selling like certain vapes and stuff like in certain stores. Like they no
Yeah,
longer
jewel
wear them.
pods. It's very hard to find jewel pods now.
Or they're really
And that's
expensive.
that's mostly like statewide, nationwide, but that's a thing that Minneapolis specifically decided to do.
I mean, yeah, but then they just switched over to like the little Max things. Like when I tell you when I worked at the high school, how many of them boxes I found in the restrooms?
Wow.
And then the
Maxes
wintergreen
are
grizzly
long.
pouches.
It was like Max.
No, I don't like them either. I don't like them either. Yeah, the little nicotine pouches that them, you know,
Oh,
motherfuckers be.
Zins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've
Oh
heard
yeah,
of those. I don't
Zins.
understand that. Like, are they putting the tobacco in their mouth and sucking on it?
I don't know.
It,
Like, how
it
does it work?
personally ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, I don't know how it
I let
works.
them kids throw their lives away.
Like, I literally seen somebody take one, and I was like, "Whoa, this is crazy!" Like, literally pulled the pack out, put it in their mouth, and just like put it back in their pocket. I was like,
They did what?
they pulled out a Zen, literally pulled it out their pocket, like out of the little round canister, put one in their mouth, literally between their like lip and their like jaw down here, and like went back to regularly scheduled program. Like niggas literally took a deep breath. They said, I said, a cigarette in the mouth is crazy.
Great. A sucker on cigarette.
Like
You
you're
just
sucking on tobacco, literally. Like is that has to be how it works. Like it has to absorb somehow. Like what?
I mean
Nah,
Mm-mm.
that
it's
is
a little
crazy.
scandalous for me.
But yeah, here goes my last question.
You got your last question?
My last question. So why don't people try to be friends first before getting into relationships?
What?
Mm,
CJ. What? Oh.
That's a good question.
Because that is very important. Yeah, I do believe that friendship before a relationship is important. So yeah, but that goes back to what did we say earlier about the social skills and the social cues and the people just you got hobosexuals now.
Mm-hmm.
People that literally have no crib and they just be bouncing from relationship to relationship to hold down a crib or a spot for it.
Unfortunately, I
And
know a
that's
couple niggas like
crazy.
that.
You said you know a couple niggas like that.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you know them niggas?
Ooh.
I just have to keep up with their shenanigans.
You need to tell them get out their current shenanigans.
See, I could do that, but then like that'd be like a certain. It's like that this scene from Training Day. It's bullshit, but it entertains me.
Mm, mm,
So where else am I gonna go for that bullshit if I don't got that?
True.
I guess.
It's like people with their dumbass friends.
I guess. Yeah. But yeah, I don't support it.
And I feel
I
like we all, like as a generation, we all just kind of freaked out. Everybody want to be
because
more grown than they is.
because if you're
Oh,
gonna be in a relationship with somebody, why can't you be friends with that person? Like that's crazy. Like that's. I used to think it was crazy running into so many people that had kids with people that they don't like for real. I'm like,
man.
you literally
Some
Like
of them
like
wasn't in
like
you
relationships
having
sat
kids
down
with
and
niggas
made
and you
his
don't even know their real
decision.
name.
or their last name.
Don't know, not knowing their last name is crazy.
Like you done got pregnant and had a kid by a nigga named Duck.
Not knowing their last name is crazy.
Come on now.
You know his street name.
Exactly.
They be like, he go by Doug. He what? He go by.
I
Tay
think I know
murder.
which post you're talking about. Talking about he go by Doug. He go by Doug. I
He
think
go
he
he go by what? He go by what's his name, girl? Like,
and he was there, right? He was passed away.
I
I,
don't know.
I don't
Oh, that was a
I don't know
different.
about that one.
Oops.
You're like who the hell you talking about?
There was
Right?
one on Facebook where this girl,
Oh yeah, I
baby
ain't on
daddy,
Facebook at
passed
all.
away,
Hmm?
and she was basically trying to figure out this boy's real identity, but all she had for real was his Instagram.
Was this like the father of her kid though?
Mm-hmm. And the
Oh.
child is like born.
Father
You
your
know,
kid, you ain't got nothing but a goddamn Instagram
Instagram
handle.
handle. Mm-hmm.
And this is why them CIA memes be so funny. Like when they say the CIA doing laps around the building right now. The black community so cooked. Now we got
that
a
movie was
whole
no jokes.
whole bunch of mothers just dropping off kids and moving the fuck on somewhere else.
Mm-mm. Honestly, me personally, I think as far as being friends with people, I feel like our generation confused like, oh, like in the olden days, like people got to know each other for a little bit and then like got married. And
Mm-hmm.
we're kind of like we know people for a little bit and we get into a relationship, not necessarily marriage, but like that's the next closest thing for people. I
Mm-hmm.
think that's why people do that.
True.
Like they're scared of commitment or like just don't necessarily know how to be married or what have you, don't know necessarily what everything they're getting into, and then they just don't end up married. They just end up in relationships. They think that's better than a certain situation. Like I would say don't get in a relationship obviously if you don't know too much about the person. Y'all don't know each other on a certain level. Like I don't even think it's as much as like being friends first, but like just get to know the person you're dating. Like
And
That's
if
important.
y'all like girl for my girls, if you can't hang around this man like on your cycle, block him. Block him. Block him. I don't know what y'all's first red flag is, but if you can't survive a period, like you probably even for y'all, if you can't hang out with a girl on her period, like be for cool with her during that time, like you probably don't like her.
Because that should be your best friend, right?
Like that shouldn't bother you, like to a certain extent. Like you know what I mean? Like if you can't make it through a cycle, you probably just don't fuck with her like that.
mm-hmm.
Or I probably know a woman might not mess with a dude like that. Like that's the first identifier. You telling me y'all only been together 2 months and y'all moving in and y'all in a relationship and y'all live together? Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, folks show to moving fast, but I feel like that's like has to do with several things. Most has to do with social media.
What do you mean by social media? What do you mean by like, oh, of what we see? Like the people that be like, oh, we met 6 months ago and now we're here. And then they be showing all the nice shit that they have now together. But it's like, I don't know how y'all got there in 6 months.
Exactly, like it's like people fall in love with the
We
fantasy
don't
of
see
relationship.
everything. We
yeah,
don't see
they're
everything
in
that
it
was
for the
put into
taste.
that.
Yeah, like they love the idea of it not actually being in it.
Yeah. They probably had to make some ultimatums. They probably both had to like make some hard choices, some sacrifices.
And then there's also the fact that just from like 2010s, 2020s, people got called being in the friend zone like the most negative experience you could have.
When
I definitely think so. The term was coined.
mm-hmm.
Like as soon as that friend zone shit started happening, people was like, "Yeah, I ain't trying to be friends or nothing like that."
I mean, it makes it's like, here's my thing. Being friend zone is like you're being a friend against your will versus like you actually having the choice to be a friend, like, and like that's what you're going for. But I mean, I don't know. I think friend zoning is
My
important.
thing, my thing is, I feel like friend zoning is only used if it has something to do with romance to begin with. So if there is a spark of romance from either side or both sides, and then one party decides to push the other into the zone of the friend, I call that friend zoning. That's my understanding of it.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. Friend zoning is just like, I think it's necessary, but also like it does have a little negative connotation.
I 100% does because
But
like you was
it's
trying to do more than
necessary.
that.
It's necessary, like throughout life. You have to set boundaries. That's really what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's all it
this
is
generation
setting
is not
boundaries
good
for
at
certain
boundaries.
people.
Because you gotta like take the time to figure out like, okay, let me see this person's behavior, how they move. Is they really good for what I'm trying to do with my life right now?
Mm.
Correct.
Instead of focusing on that physical aspect, all that sinning.
All that sentence. She said, "You need to go to bed."
All that sinning.
No, why did I go to DreamCon and the man was there was I saw three cornbreads, three, three of them.
They was quick.
They was quick with them.
I'm surprised you ain't seen no like smokes and stacks or
No,
Sammys.
I saw two sets of smokes and stacks.
Nah,
Ooh.
not for everybody would have been Sammy trying to pull that one line.
I didn't see this. Well, probably I probably
Baby, I
ran
don't
past
care.
this.
You're beautiful.
I saw Sammy. I just don't remember. Everybody was there.
No, the pimp named Slickback did it for me.
Kim named Slickback did it for me because, like, this one girl asked for a picture with him, and he was like, "All right, baby, you gonna count my money? Make sure it's all there." He
Got
took
into
a
the
picture.
role.
He got really into. He was really in the roles. But yeah, everybody was cool as fuck. Um,
Yes, he will. Let us know next time you try to do that shit, man.
Yeah.
they already announced it's gonna be in July. They're not moving it because what I didn't realize is that Houston has the largest convention center in the U.S. Like that's where
Yeah.
they have the National Closing Convention and all that other, you know. And honestly, if they would have had it anywhere else, we would have been cramped because even in this joint, we was cramped at certain choke points. You know, the
Mm.
block for the badge pickup, it went around the block. Like I'm glad that I got my stuff ahead of time, or because everybody that tried to do same day pickup, they was
Mm.
waiting, 5+ hours in line, 6+ hours in line.
I know
So
that
you
shit was
got yours
musty.
sent in the mail?
No, they don't send them in the mail. You pick them up at the hotel when you get there. So they have the registration at the hotel that's attached to the convention center.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so it's all right next to each other,
You
and
can
you
get
just go to
greasy
the
in there.
second floor and you just pick it up. It took me less than 5 minutes. I walked in, and walked out because one of the admin ladies, she was just like, "Y'all being too slow. Who got their ID out? Who got their stuff out?" I'm like, "I'm right here." And she scanned my stuff and she gave me a badge and sent me on my way.
I mean, that's kind of thorough. Like, cause imagine you talking to a little cosplayer that's wearing like your favorite anime character,
She literally was.
and then you like, hey, the telly like right around the corner.
No, the telly is it
TJ.
is across from the
TJ.
convention center.
TJ.
Hello,
TJ.
hello,
No, you didn't.
what's up?
Yo, did you hear this man of God?
What did he say?
He said, imagine you're at the whoop and you see somebody cosplayed as your favorite character, and then you tell her the hotel is across the street.
Am I wrong?
Aren't
Am I
you in a
invalid for saying this?
relationship,
Okay,
sir?
so
No.
here's my only
No.
comment.
Hey, I'm not saying that
No.
I would partake. I'm saying the fantasy is a cool idea.
Here's my only comment. That is one thing that we are like upset about this year. The streamers ruined it, and some of the other convention goers ruined it. We're just gonna call them convention goers because they wasn't there for the convention for real. They literally went on Twitter and was like, "Yeah, we was here for the hoes."
I mean, yeah.
See, there you go. So, you need I say more? All right, cool.
Wow. That's why he didn't want to
Like,
go
right,
with you.
we was here for the
Nah, I would
cosplay.
for
We
sure
was
get
here
some, like
for
some
the
posters and shit. Like, I would
we was
definitely
here
like
for
want
the
to see the cosplays.
forums and the workshops and the Smash Bro tournaments and the giveaways. I got a lot of free shit from what's his name? Kaisenat. He got like a skincare line called Amp.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So they was giving out like hella deodorant and spray on cologne. It was really nice.
But all right, y'all, it's gonna
But
be the end of the pod for now. We got
because
like
we
a
finna
minute
run
left.
out of 20 minutes.
Well, been a great pod. I'm gonna do one of these joints in person next time or sometime soon.
Yes.
Very soon.
All right, y'all have a good night.